Welcome guys to Beatrix. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys on how to make at least 100 Ghana cedis or equivalent to $10 every day on Sporty Bet. So it is not about the real matches that they'll be playing. Okay, this is about the instant virtuals, which we'll be focusing on the penalties. Okay, and I've been winning consistently for the past 3 months on this particular penalties. Okay, and the strategy is very simple. I take my time to know the specific strategy for the game before I can come out here and share it with you guys. So I'll be sharing everything on the screen, okay, so that you can be able to enjoy it. At the same time, I'll create a WhatsApp group for people who want to join me and be winning from this particular game, because I'll be predicting the specific matches in which you can win easily. And I've been doing this on the rollover terms. Okay, so if you don't know what rollover is, I'll show you in the screen on how to do it, so that you can be making money very easily in a couple of 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay, so stay tuned, subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you. Okay, so as I said, if you are having Sporty Bet, just head over to your Sporty Bet account. Okay, then you at the top here you see virtuals. Okay, so kindly go there, you go to virtuals. So you go to virtuals. Okay, then you scroll down a little bit until you see Sporty penalty. Okay, this particular one. Now after you've seen that, just click on it. It will open a platform for you. Now here's where I'll be making money daily. Now this account that I'm having is for demonstration purposely. Okay, I have another Sporty Bet account where I make my money. Okay, so don't be confused about the accounts, but I'm just here to show you an example of what I did, and with this same account. Okay, on the other account, that's where I'll be making the money, and I tried to change the account to see whether there will be a difference, but no, the strategy also worked for this different account. So when I click on my slips, you can see here I started from here. That's on the 15th of May, right? I deposited on 10 cedis. Okay, on the 15th of May, I deposited 10 cedis, which is equivalent to even less than $1 on the market exchange. Okay, so that's what I deposited. Then I staked an odd of 1.5 odds. Okay, so what I did was, whenever I stake the 1.5 odds and I win, I use the total profit to stake it again. That becomes a rollover. Okay, so that's what it means to be called a rollover. Now, so you can see that I staked and won 15.2. Now I use that 15.2 to win, okay, 23.1, and I use that 23.1 to win, making the third game. All of them were 1.5 odds. Okay, but it is not any 1.5 odds that you can win from this particular game. Okay, so I'll be giving you the details of how to discover and determine which team is going to give you a positive outcome. So you can see that every game that I won, I used the results to stake again, okay, or the profit to stake again. So I decided to change the odd right here, using 15.5 to stake, 10.10 to stake, and I won 15.5. Then I used so my total account became 60.9. okay, and I used all, then I won again. Then I changed the strategy by using only 13.25 to stake again, and it still won. Okay, so where I lost, you can see that I staked very low because the team was giving me 1.5 odds. Okay, but it wasn't matching my strategy. Okay, I saw 1.5 odds, I used it, but it wasn't matching the strategy in which I was using. So you can see definitely that I lost that particular match. That is why I used a very small amount to stake that particular game. Okay, so I just tried my own strategy again with 10 CD and I still won. That's why you can still see my balance up there as how it is right now. So in this video I'm going to teach you guys on how you can do it, or you can join my VIP group about this sporty penalty. Then anytime you want to stake, I can give you a guidance or anything. You screenshot your game, you send it to the group, then I can analyze it for you, then give you the feedback, the final feedback. Now to join this particular group is VIP. Okay, so I charge 100 cedis per 3 months. So I'll only charge you 100 cedis for 3 good months for this particular group. Okay, that will help you win your games. Maybe you may follow the strategy, but I may see other different thing about the game. Okay, so in order to help you win, you can join the group, or you can text me to join the sporty penalty group. You subscribe, you pay the 100 cedis, which is equivalent to $10. Okay, you pay it, then you join. Okay, but in this video I'm going to teach you guys how you can go about it. So it's very simple. So we are focused on 1.5 odds. So where we are looking at is this place. Okay, the home section, not the away section. Okay, not this one. No, we are focused on the home section. So if the home section is giving us 1.5 odds, okay, then we will also use this particular last 5 matches win to confirm our details of selection. Okay, so with this particular match we are not going to choose any of it, even if Arsenal is going to win. Okay, even if this one is going to win, that's not where our focus is. So we will click on change team over here to change and get a different match. Okay, so I'll just click there. So I'll be changing until I get the specific order that I'm looking for. And for the purpose of this video, I'll be using smaller amounts to stake this particular match. So the main thing you have to look first is whether the home team is having a 1.5 odds, and it's true, the home team is having 1.5 odds. Then we jump over onto the number of wins of this particular match. This team has won 4 matches straight, 3 matches straight, and lost one and won again. This means this particular match is going to be difficult for this away team to win. So for that matter, we will choose this one, and for the purpose of this video I'll just use 1 CD to stake it. Okay, to demonstrate what I mean. So we wait for the outcome, never skip the result. Okay, you should never skip the result whenever you are playing this kind of game. Okay, and whenever you see that it is not picking up for you, you have to go to your settings, go to your Sporty Bet app, then you must clear the cache and restart your phone and play the game again, because sometimes the glitches becomes too difficult for you to win. Okay, so let's see what this one comes. So they've played draw. Oh no. So whenever it happens, maybe 1 or 2 times of losses, you have to restart the app. Okay, that's what I mean. You have to restart clear the cache of the app and restart the phone. But let's continue. So we continue to search for the same odds that we are looking for. Okay, one loss doesn't mean it doesn't work. If you pick 10 games out of if you pick 10 games out of it, almost 8 of them will win. Okay, so you keep changing until you get 1.5 odds. You can see we are not getting anything of that sort. Okay, so let's keep on going. Now we have 1.5 odds, and we can see that the home team has won only twice. Away team hasn't won. So let's try this one and see. This one is not 100% sure. Okay, because the win range is very low, but there's a 50% chance that we can win. Okay, so that's what we are looking out for. So let's see what happens. And as I said, never skip the result. Never skip the result of any match that you'll be playing. Okay, it creates glitches on the app. Okay, and creates losses. So as you can see, we won. Okay, 1.5 odds. So as you win your 1.5 or the outcome, the result, you must take a gain with the profit that you made. Okay, as we stake 1 CD, we won 1.5, so you also use the 1.5 to stake again. That's what is termed as the rollover. Okay, so I'll keep changing until I get a 1.5 odd and also a specific one. So you can see this one is 1.5. It won 4 matches here. That's a good sign. So let's try this. Okay, so I'll stake 1.5. Okay, that's the rollover. You can do this for like 10 times and you can see the outcome. Now I'll be sharing a calculation of the profit when you are using the rollover strategy. Okay, now the rollover strategy will help you make some money very easily. Okay, so let's finish with this one. That's the whole strategy of this particular sporty penalty. But if you want to join my group in order to get my confirmation on any match that you'll be playing, I will help you do it. You can join by subscribing. Okay, now those of you who want to know the meaning of rollover, let's say I have 10 CDs. Maybe you start with 10 CDs or $10 or any amount that you start with. You multiply it by 1.5 odds raised to the power. Let's say you want to do it 10 consecutive times. Okay, maybe you want to do it 10 consecutive times, and with this particular 10 consecutive times, if you are able to win, okay, if you are able to win, you will be getting 576.6 in your account. Okay, but maybe if you want to limit the time, you can also increase your money. Maybe you can start with 100 CDs. I normally start with 50 CDs. Okay, so let me use my own for example. I normally start with 50 CDs multiplied by 1.5 raised to the power 5, making 379 Ghana cedis. So minus the 50 cedis, I'm making profit to 329 Ghana cedis every day. You will never get this one anywhere. So use your brain to make money from this particular sporting bet company. Okay, and I have sat down, analyzed, made losses, and analyzed the strategy. So you can enjoy from it, or you can join my WhatsApp group, subscribe, then we take it from there. Okay, whether you are in Nigeria, you can start it with maybe 5,000 naira. Okay, you can start with 5,000 naira multiplied by 1.5. Maybe you want to do it 5 times, 5 consecutive times, so raised to power 5, making you 37,968 naira. Okay, this is a good money for you to get in a day for not doing any kind of difficult work. So you can join my WhatsApp group, and in my WhatsApp group, as I said, you can only screenshot the game that you want to stake. Then I'll just look at the screenshot and analyze what I'll see on it, then give you confirmation. That's the purpose of the group. Okay, in order to make your money. Okay, so that's how it is. Join my WhatsApp group if you wish, or follow the strategy. Okay, goodbye.